Hello everyone, this is Michael from Battery Hacker. In today's video, I'm going to explain something very basic but very important for electricians, technicians, and beginners. We will learn how to convert horsepower to watt, convert horsepower to kilowatt, convert watt to horsepower, and convert kilowatt to horsepower. These conversions are commonly used when working with motors, machines, and electrical equipment. So let's start from the basics. First, let's clearly understand the units we are dealing with. Horsepower, also called horsepower or HP, is a unit used to measure power. It tells us how fast work is being done. Horsepower is mostly used for engines and electric motors. On the other hand, watt and kilowatt are also units of power. These units are very common in electrical and mechanical systems. Once you understand the relationship between these units, conversion becomes very easy. Now, let's move to our first conversion. To convert horsepower into watt, you only need to remember one simple rule. 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watt. For example, if you have a 2 horsepower motor and you want to find its power in watt, just multiply 2 horsepower by 746. Gives you 1,492 watt. Let's take another example. If you have a 5 horsepower motor, multiply 5 horsepower by 746. The result will be 3,730 watt. So this is how you convert horsepower into watt. Now that we understand how to convert horsepower into watt, let's move one step ahead and learn how to convert horsepower into kilowatt. This conversion is also very simple if you remember one number. To convert horsepower into kilowatt, you just need to multiply horsepower by 0.746. That's it. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose you have a 7 horsepower motor and you want to know its power rating in kilowatt. Simply multiply 7 horsepower by 0.746. 7 horsepower multiplied by 0.746 gives you 5.2 kilowatt. Let's take one more example. Assume you have a 3 horsepower motor and you want to convert it into kilowatt. Multiply 3 horsepower by 0.746 and you will get 2.2 kilowatt as the answer. So always remember, to convert horsepower to watt, multiply by 746. To convert horsepower to kilowatt, multiply by 0.746. Very easy and very straightforward. Now, let's reverse the process and see how to convert watt into horsepower. Suppose you have a device that consumes 1,500 watts of power. To find the equivalent horsepower, you simply need to divide the watt value by 746. So 1,500 watt divided by 746 gives you approximately 2 horsepower. That means, to convert watt into horsepower, you just divide the watt rating by 746. Now let's see how to convert kilowatt into horsepower. For this conversion, you need to divide the kilowatt value by 0.746. For example, consider a machine with a power rating of 3.5 kilowatts. To find the horsepower, divide 3.5 kilowatts by 0.746. The result will be approximately 4.7 horsepower. So remember, watt to horsepower divide by 746. Kilowatt to horsepower divide by 0.746. So in this video, you learned how to convert horsepower into watt, how to convert horsepower into kilowatt, how to convert watt into horsepower, and how to convert kilowatt into horsepower. If this video helped you, give it a like and share it with others who may find it useful. For more simple and practical electrical explanations, don't forget to subscribe to Battery Hacker. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below.